Welcome to the Casuals Guide to UFC 293, where I'll be showing you filthy casuals why UFC 293 is going to be a banger. So go ahead and stop crying, wipe your tears, go put on your helmets, and let's dive right in. So in the main event, Chinese champion Israel Adesanya defends the middleweight title against the Kmart Captain America, Strickland. Adesanya is coming off a huge knockout win over Alex Pereira. He finally got his lick back, and Sean is coming off back-to-back wins over Abus Magomedov and Nasruddin Imavov. You casuals probably haven't heard of them, but they are solid but not great fighters. And you already know the UFC was doing UFC things, and they almost did Sean Strickland dirty by not giving him this fight. But now here we are. There's been so much trash talking between these guys, and the press conference is going to be hilarious because both guys are trash talkers, but they're not very good. But Sean is a huge underdog coming into this. Izzy is looking to prove that there's levels, and both guys are strikers, so it's going to be a stand-up battle. How entertaining it's going to be is unknown, but will Sean Strickland be able to do the impossible and upset Israel, or will Adesanya leave Sean Strickland frozen like Elsa? Don't miss out. In the co-main event, we got Thai Bam Bam Tuivasa taking on Alexander Volkov. If you don't know who Bam Bam is, my God, you are the filthiest of casuals, and may God have mercy on your soul. Bam Bam is coming off back-to-back knockout losses to Sergey Pavlovich and Cyril Gane. Tough times for Thai as of late, but he's an entertaining brawler known for his toughness and power, and of course, his signature celebration, the Shui. One of the best and most disgusting celebrations in the game right now. Volkov is looking to take some of his hype. He's coming off back-to-back wins over Alexander Romanov and Jairzinho Rozenstruik. You guys might remember him as the guy Derek Lewis beat at the buzzer. He's also a striker. He's going to be the taller and longer fighter, but Bam Bam does have experience chopping down taller opponents. I think this one is going to be one of the extremes. I think either Volkov is going to pick Thai apart at a distance, clinch him against the cage, and even shoot for some takedowns for a tactical win. Or Thai is going to knock him out and another shoe will be violated. Don't miss out. Tyson Pedro takes on Anton Turkaloo. You casuals probably are not familiar with either fighter. Tyson Pedro is 2-1 since returning from a very long layoff. He finished Harry Hunsucker and Ike Villanueva on his way back. He did lose his last fight to Modestas Bukauskas, one that was very controversial. I actually had money on Bukauskas that fight, so I actually don't think it's very controversial at all. And Turkaloo, he's been trying to find his footing in the UFC. He joined on short notice just to get fed to Almeida, who is a guy you casuals will see very soon. And then to Vitor Petrino, another prospect. So he's looking for his first UFC win against a heavy-hitting Tyson Pedro. This one is a sleeper. It's going to be fire. Don't miss out. We get a continuation of a fight that was cut short earlier this year. Justin Tafa and Austin Lane's first fight was explosive, but it only lasted as long as you casuals do. It ended due to an accidental eye poke and ruled a no contest. Both guys started off so fast, and Tafa was very aggressive. Both guys were swinging big, and just like y'all girlfriends, we were left unsatisfied with the result. And now we get to see them go at it once more, and something tells me we're in for another exciting brawl. Don't miss out. Next up, not gonna lie, this fight got absolutely gutted. Manel Kape has the worst luck with fights falling through. This is the third fight in a row that fell through. That's no fault of his own. He had fights lined up with Alex Perez, then Davison Figueiredo, and most recently Kai Kara France, but Kai, he got a concussion during training and had to pull out. He went from fighting a ranked opponent to fighting a UFC newcomer on short notice. That's gotta sting. But luckily they kept him on the main card, and his new opponent, Felipe Dos Santos, he's a Shooto Box product. He trains under Diego Lima with guys like Charles Oliveira. I know you casuals probably know him, so it's probably still gonna be a good fight for Manel. But for him, it's everything to lose and nothing to gain. Either way, don't miss out. So that was the main card of UFC 293, and there's still a lot of good fights on the prelims and early prelims. Carlos Ulberg versus Daun Jung is absolute heat. It could be fight of the night, but with all that power in one fight, one of them will probably get performance of the night. You also got Jack Jenkins, who's undefeated in the UFC so far, taking on Chepe Mariscal, who went to absolute war with Trevor Peek on short notice. And you got one of the coldest nicknames in the game, Blood Diamond, looking to get his first UFC win against newcomer Charlie Radke. There's a lot of fun fights lined up. But this has been the Casuals Guide to UFC 293, and I hope you casuals learned something new. It's going to be a great night of fights. Don't forget to tune in, and I'll see you casuals next week for Grasso vs. Shevchenko 2. But until then, protect your neck and take care.